Hello everyone and welcome to this video, Putting It All Together. So if you have seen all of the videos, all 23 videos of all 12 modules, then that's great. If you haven't and you're the kind of person like I can be that likes to look ahead, that's perfectly fine. You can review this video and actually after you've seen module 1 and reviewing this video, you'll have all the basic information that you need to get started with the diet. If this is a review for you, it is a summary of the important points that you can keep in your mind and refer to help to keep you on track. So let's remember that we need to have your protein amount be rather level. So you need to calculate your protein amount when you start the diet based on your starting weight. And there's a chart included in Module 1, also in your guidebook in PDF format that you can review and choose the easy method, which you just read off the chart where your weight falls, and that's the amount of protein that you will be eating daily. And very simply, you want to keep your net carbs. Now remember how to calculate that, and if you haven't gotten into that yet, you will in the videos, but you want to keep your net carbs less than 30 grams daily for optimal success so that you will remain in ketosis and be primarily fat burning. Another guide to remember is you don't want to eat any more than 15 grams of total carbohydrates at any one meal or snack. Now that's not net carbs, that is a limit of total carbohydrates of 15 grams at any one sitting, because if you eat more than that, even if the net carbs is a really low amount, you're likely to have a rise in your blood sugar, which you will learn if you haven't reviewed the videos yet. And if you have, this is review, but every time your glucose level goes up too high, insulin is produced, which always, always, always means fat storage. So we want to avoid that. So keep total carbohydrate limit less than 15 grams. The limit on protein at any one meal or snack is around 35 grams of protein. If you eat too much protein at once and the body can't absorb it, then it turns it to sugar, which again makes insulin get overproduced. And again, over and over you've heard this, but fat storage is the result of that. So those are two limiters that you need to remember. Also, it's a good idea to have low carb and protein-based snacks with you at all times and anywhere you go. I personally have been in a number of scenarios where I was so thankful that I had some low carb snack with me, because in some situations there really is no choice without going on a scavenger hunt to try to find low carb foods. It's not very easy yet commercially to find low carb foods readily. So have a little, as I call it, an emergency kit with you with snacks that you can rely on if you need to. You also don't want to forget that this way of eating is a chronic water losing, diuretic effect sort of diet. And you will lose not only water, but sodium along with that water from urinating and perspiring. So very important to add an additional 2 grams or 2,000 milligrams, which is usually how it's listed on the nutritional label, of additional sodium every day so that you don't have symptoms of low sodium. Remember to drink at least, I would say at least 80 to 84 ounces of water a day, but if you want to go up to 96 ounces of fluid a day, it doesn't have to necessarily be water. If you get at least half of that be pure water, you'll be better off. But you want to have that amount of fluid a day to replace your fluid losses and to remain hydrated. And remember that when fat is liberated from cells and leaving the body, it needs to be hydrolyzed or attached to a water molecule to get rid of it. So you also have an important function by drinking water other than just remaining hydrated. It helps you to rid yourself of the fat that you have burned. You want to measure your portions and track all proteins and carbs consumed daily. You've heard this in every single video, in every single module. But again, I cannot emphasize this enough. People who do this lose weight easily. People who do not lose weight easily. They have frequent stalled weight. So don't just guess. You need to know exactly what you're eating particularly with weight loss. Maintenance, you don't have to be as vigilant because you're just trying to maintain your weight. But when you're trying to lose weight, you have to control the environment pretty well in order to lose. Now, regarding exercise, remember that resistance exercise will help to build more muscle, and the amount of muscle that one has determines your resting metabolic rate. The higher the metabolic rate, the more calories you burn at rest. That is the indirect way that resistance exercise will help with weight loss. So build a bigger machine, you'll burn more calories, and you will have a bigger deficit between what you eat and what your body's burning at rest. That's the very reason why men lose weight easier than women. They have more muscle, pure and simple. So as a woman, the only defense you have is to build more muscle. And for men who aren't very muscular, that's an important thing to do as well. So resistance exercise will indirectly help with weight loss in that manner. Another way to stay the course, especially if you have a lot of weight to lose, you don't want to get bored with your food, so be sure and investigate our recipes on our site, the links that have been provided. There's an entire video on low-carb recipe sites to help you. You need to have variety with your meals so that you can be interested in the food and stay on track. That way you won't go trolling for high-carb foods, because believe me, high-carb foods are available everywhere. We're inundated with them. So if you have interesting and flavorful foods at home that you can make, you're less likely to go off track. Now, once you reach your weight loss goal, whatever that is, whatever you've determined that to be, you want to use the maintenance strategies in that particular module, Module 12, to slowly and strategically find your personal carb level and remain there on average daily for the rest of your life. That's the key to not having this weight return. And remember this dirty little secret. This is the dirtiest little secret of all. If you go back to eating high carbs again every day, all of your lost weight will return, because you're going to have hunger and cravings, and all of that's going to set the scenario for overeating, and all that weight will come back. In addition to all the many other health problems that accompany eating high carbs. Low HDL, high LDL cholesterol, high triglycerides, unstable hemoglobin A1C, meaning that's too high. If you have diabetes, that will become worse, and on and on. Sleep apnea, so many other problems. Insomnia, often from obesity. So you want to avoid all of that. Remember that dirty little secret. If you go back to eating high carbs, all of that weight will come back. So very important to study and understand the maintenance strategies to keep you from regaining the weight. And remember, this is not a diet. This is a way of eating for the rest of your life. Diet implies suffering and restricting and torturing yourself, as what it has come to mean. Well, this isn't a diet. This is simply a different way of eating that is a healthier way. And if you adopt this way of eating for the rest of your life, you will be healthier and you will live a more rewarding life, free of significant health problems that accompany eating high carbs. So if you need more help and you're just not getting this, or you've gotten stuck, we do have one-on-one coaching available. If you see the link on the screen there, that's our services page. Hop on over to that link and we'd be happy to discuss one-on-one coaching with you. We have various plans that can meet just about any style of learning and any budget. That would include phone consultations, Skype, email, FaceTime. So hop on over there if you need more help. We're here to help. If you need to contact us, our email is listed on the screen, asimplelowcarblife@comcast.net. Again, our main website is asimplelowcarblife.com. You can find the contact information there as well. Please visit us on our Pinterest boards, and the link is on the screen there. Be sure and pin any recipes that you like and add them to your own board so you can find them later. We have a Facebook page with a lot of fun information. We have started a fun video series every Tuesday, Libby's Low Carb Lounge, which will take you into various scenarios where you can learn how to pick low carb items in a really high carb environment. A lot of fun. So be sure and visit us on our Facebook page, and be sure and like us and share us with your friends if you'd like. One last thing in parting. If there is one goal that I could wish for you, it would be that you believe in yourself and your individual capacity for greatness. You truly deserve to live a healthy life. And in saying that, I want to thank you again for enduring all of these modules and instructional videos with us, and for sharing your journey to a healthier life with us. We look forward to seeing you visit our website, and any comments that you'd like to make on Facebook are always welcome. And please stay in touch in our little community that is getting larger every day, and we can help each other to stay on track and live a healthier, simple, low carb life.